Hey guys, Philipp Schaedler here with my monthly real estate report, Real Estate Chronicles for the month of May. So let's dive right into it and share my screen with you. If you can look at this, here are the rates. So the rates were a reflection of yesterday's market, May 5th. This is from Ron Glasser from McMortgage. I recommend two lenders. One is Cat Whitman, the other one is Ron Glasser with McMortgage, and this is what he submitted here. And those are the best two lenders I could highly recommend. Anyway, so the conventional rate for 30-year fixed is 6.75. So yeah, it went down a little bit. The rates have been fluctuating up and down. For some people, it's still high because the prices are relatively high. So the FHA is 30-year fixed at 6.5. This is, people ask me if it's a good time to buy. And my answer is this. There seems to be an uptick in interest-only loans and more variable rates. And if this is the case, this is just something I read here, so you may have to confirm that yourself. But if this is the case, that would indicate that the general feel of the public would be that the rates will drop. And that would probably be my guess too towards the end of the year. We might see it in the fives, hopefully in the fives, right? That would be amazing because I think that would really fuel the real estate market back into motion. At the moment, it's a little bit on the slower side. Let's see here. So the weekly sellers count continues to grow, which makes sense because there's always listings trickling in, but if there's no buyer activity or less buyer activity, remember there's always activity in every market, even in a slow market, there are activities and transactions taking place. Just instead of 6.5 million transactions per year, we may have 4 million or 4.5, which is quite a bit less, but still there is activity. But so yes, the seller count does grow. Now let's see the inventory here. Inventory is 30%, 33% greater than a year ago. And this is by Altos Research, by the way, and this is 744,000. This is single-family residences only. It does not include townhouses or condominiums, right? There is fewer price cuts. The price cuts have plateaued because I would imagine the market is slower, so sellers are forced to have price cuts. We had 40% here, and I guess it's now down to 35.6, so it's decreasing. That would make sense. Also, the property is sitting on the market longer. I can speak for myself. My listing is on the market in Brentwood now for over 100 days, and realtors that come through also tell me their listing is on the market for longer, 120 days. Seems to be kind of the norm. The unit down below in the same building took 120 days to sell. So that is just a different market right now. And people are a little bit spooked because the rates are flopping up and down. Also, maybe politically what's going on, it casts a little bit of a shadow of uncertainty. Now, if you go at Fred economic data, then we have a total inventory. Now, this is, as of April 2025, 959,251 units. This is including townhouses, condominiums, and single-family residences here. Right, so townhome listings, yeah. So this is the inventory listing, active listings in America. Is it a good time to buy? Yeah, I guess it depends. If you can afford the higher prices right now, I would say that you would be in a good shape to have a better deal, because if you go in with less, competition from buyers and also the market being softer, you could make get a better deal, basically, right? Compared to when things start to pick up again. My listing here, what we've done is we've now virtually staged it, if you can see it here, just to give people an idea. Let me turn this down, just to give people an idea what they could do with a space, because sometimes it's difficult to look at an empty space and have an idea what it could actually present or what the potential is, right? This one is located at on Barrington and San Vicente on Gorham Avenue, very close to Whole Foods, cafes, restaurants, shops, and the Baltier restaurant. So it has a great potential, 2-car tandem garage. Again, we just put in here, I'm going to fast forward this, put in different design ideas to give people, the potential buyer, a better idea of what this place could actually be like, right, for redesign, because it is currently empty. So when you see the listing here, you can see it here. You can go to, for example, homes.com. And if you go in here, you can see the different pictures. This is without furniture, with furniture. So it just gives you a better idea of what space can look like, and I think it has a lot of potential. This is the reason also why we brought the price down to $995, because our research has shown that very similar units in that size, this is approximately 1,651 square feet in Brentwood, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Bedrooms are on opposite side for maximum privacy. That if it's turnkey, if it's completely redone, the value will be around 1.3, somewhere around there, right? For this particular property, a similar property in the same neighborhood. So that's why we went down to 995, so that people can have their own idea and create whatever they want with this amazing property. Anyway, this is my quick report. If you have any questions about real estate, please don't hesitate with 310-918-2260. You can go to schaedlerrealtor.com. And if you want to see more about this listing, you can just go to YouTube and type in Philipp A. Schaedler, and it should come up. It's the first listing on the top. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.